silence here. Okay, well, it's great to see everybody, and we're in for a big day today. It's great to have Ed back. Ed, good to have you. And Tim, great to have you back. Yeah. So it's a great day here at the Namaste Center, and I'd like to, before we do anything else, I would like for everybody to join me in our opening song, and maybe, we'll see. We've got a very sensitive, also, and silence the cell phones, please. Okay, let's see. Get this, if you want to get on your feet, and well, you are. Okay, Ed, we're putting you to work here.
I'm coming. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. What? Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Let's hear it. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. What? Oh, my soul is welcome here. There it is. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. From the heart. My soul is welcome here. There it is. Let's hear it. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Let's leave it on the high. My soul is welcome here. 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 What? My soul is welcome here. My soul. We're like a roller coaster. We go really down.
Good job. There's your morning calisthenics there. So, well, it's great to see everybody, and I know we have some visitors today, and I'd like to take a moment to have you introduce yourself to the group if you'd like to, and start right here with this lady.
Okay.
Stand up, hold on.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Debbie Pass, and I've been living here for a couple of months, and I live at the top of Mount Olivet and Mount at Pinnacle Mountain where they meet. Oh, very tough. And just relocating from Florida. Very happy to be here. Very happy.
Well, nice to have you. And what about this handsome gentleman behind her here?
Well, I'm new here. My name is Majdi Kassab. I live in Hendersonville for 27 years.
Woo!
I spiritual soldier. Willing and able to contribute whatever I have in my soul and lend a hand to anyone needed.
Thank you. Anyone else on this side here for the first time? Okay, over here. Well, scratch that one. Anyone else first timer here? Okay, so well, anyway, I do have a few announcements. First of all, this week, here's our ongoing classes. They also are, everything is on this right here, our schedule of events for the week and upcoming beyond. And also the words to the next song we're going to sing, The Light of God, are on the front here. Also, just want to give you a few announcements before I go to the next slide here. And that is Member Sunday. Due to all the circumstances with my mother and her passing, we postponed it. So we're going to get together. Jerry was out of town. Now we're back. We're going to meet this week and hopefully have a date by next week for our Member Sunday. So if you're not signed up yet, if you haven't filled out an application and you're interested, Jerry, stand up so they'll know who to go to. Jerry is our member chairperson, and you can see Jerry after the service. We'd love to have you join. Really exciting time for us, and this is our first Member Sunday, so I'm very excited about that. Also, this past week, we had our first women's peer support group with Julie, which was fantastic. And I really encourage, if you're looking to really grow with a group of great women and heal and share, we are with a master here, and it's a great opportunity. So that's Thursdays at 4 in here. So join us, and 4 o'clock. Wednesday at 4. I was like, I knew something was wrong. Wednesday at 4. Don't show up Thursday. Wednesday at 4 in this very room. Also, just a couple things. Last night, due to lots of circumstances, we canceled the benefit for Aurora, but we are going to do it this coming Saturday. Saturday at 6. It's going to be, we're going to do some calling in the 4 directions. We're going to have a meditation, a little music, and try to raise some money for Aurora. Many of you know her. She's been a longtime friend of our center, and she's, any support we can throw her way, I know she'd be thrilled to receive. Also, many of y'all, most of y'all that have been here for a while know Dottie. Our beloved Dottie is going through some health issues right now, and she's in great spirits. She's very grateful to everybody who's reached out to her in many, many ways. So we have a Dottie fund as well, and if you can help support that cause at all, for maybe for her to have, well, the main thing is her care. She doesn't have supplemental insurance, so all the testing to cover her portion of that, she needs support with that, and the necessities like supplements and food, and just want to make her comfortable going through this process, because it's not an easy time for her, to say the least. So if you do have anything that you're willing to give her to support it, that would be terrific. And if you're not able, that's okay too. Just keep her in your heart, and Aurora as well, because it's tough times out there for a lot of people, and that's what we're here to do, is to support and love and nurture each other through our journey. If you do have something to share with Dottie, Mary, stand up. You can give it to Mary. You can give it to Mary after the service, and We've raised actually for Dottie over $2,000, which has been amazing. So thanks to everybody. So let's see, this coming events, John Array is back on Tuesday at 7. Oops, I did it again. She's doing an evening on reincarnation. If you've never experienced John Array, she's a doll. She's terrific at what she does. Her tagline, I just love, it says, I see dead people so you don't have to. And that goes for you too, Susan, right? Thank you for blessing us with that. Also, the ADL ministerial classes start this Tuesday at 5. So if you have any questions, so you can see me after. I have pretty much got everyone on track, signed up and so forth. We're going to meet for our first meeting at 5 on Tuesday. The drumming circle with Running Wolf is Wednesday at 6 in this room after our women's circle. And Running Wolf is going to do it in here. And then Friday, I don't see Allie. Is she here today? She's doing her workshop in here at 1 o'clock Friday, and about words for empowerment. And so often we aren't very conscious of our language and the words we use. So this will give us a little tweak of how we can show up in a more positive way and be more mindful of what we say. And last but not least, Vicki Van Vinkt on Saturday. You want to come up and show them your peace crane? Because this is very cool. So these are origami peace cranes, and Vicki's going to help us learn how to make those, and we can make our own, right?
Yeah, and we can decorate our own paper, and that makes it more unique for you. And yeah, they can hang on a plant, or you can give it as a gift, or on your river mirror in your car. They'll come with a gift box and a little peace message.
Oh.
And we're going to do a peace meditation beforehand.
Well, there you go.
I can see a Christmas tree with it.
Oh, wouldn't that be an
Actually, our tree had that.
Oh, that would be a great thing to do, is to have an origami tree. We'll talk about that later.
No art experience necessary.
No art experience necessary. So join Vicki at 10 a.m. on Saturday. One thing that I just got hot off the press here is our latest brochure. And it's got our vision statement, mission statement, everything that we offer, and upcoming special events, which you can see there are many, many, many. So they're on the table. Feel free to grab one on the way out. If you want to take more than one, help yourself, pass them around to your friends, because we got a lot of good stuff going on. So I believe that concludes. I don't think I forgot anything. Also, the big pink box is for the Interfaith Assistance Ministry. Each month we're taking up collections, and this month's food drive is soup cans, spaghetti, mac and cheese, oatmeal instant, and school supplies. So if you have any of those that you'd like to contribute this month, just drop them in the box. And from what I understand, last month we collected over 100 pounds of food for the ministry. So good job on you guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Yes?
When is the next meditation, this sound meditation? Is it the 23rd?
Yes. Oh, is it? Sorry. Yes, thank you. And next Sunday, primordial sound meditation. See, you've been gone too long, Ed. Sorry. So it's an awesome Sunday night, 6 o'clock, a week from today, and with Ed. And he does a terrific
Do you know
job.
anything about it, Ed? Would you like to
Only
say
from
something
what
about
I've heard. but I heard it's awesome. For all of the new people, especially for the new people who are just now kind of getting a feel for the Namaste Center, I would love to have you over to the primordial sound meditation. If you haven't already participated in a sound meditation, it is really quite the experience. I've been told this from some, it's the most relaxed state of consciousness or being that they've ever felt in their entire lives.
Is that all?
Yeah, which is just a small thing.
Yeah.
Because who knows about being relaxed?
That's right, yeah.
But for those of you who've also participated on a regular basis, thank you so much for being there. Tell your friends and family about it. I'd love to have more of you involved. And it is going to be a really beautiful sound meditation this next Sunday. So come on out.
Okay, thanks, Ed. It is terrific. So thanks for reminding me. Okay, so back on your feet. Here's the words. You got them on your program, and Tim's going to lead us in the light of God. You or me? Okay. And, let me back up for a second. This is like a major birthday time. Yesterday was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Tim's birthday. Happy. 29 again. And Nancy, your birthday is today. Happy birthday. Yeah. Bonnie, happy birthday. We got, yay. Did I miss any?
Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Who? Art is next Saturday. Art, yay. And Fran Cooper, who's not here, happy birthday, Fran. So happy. So let's sing the light of God.
Oh, the light of God is in me,
And it shines right out my eyes, making me a part of everything in the earth and sea and skies. And it makes me feel so happy, just to know I'm not alone. 'Cause when you're part of everything, everywhere is your home. There's a light that shines within you, and it's with you every day, bringing love to everybody in the things you do and say. It's the reason that you're living. It's the force that drives you on. It's the stars up in the heavens. It's your morning sun. Okay, we're learning out here. The light of God is in me, and it shines right out my eyes, making me a part of everything in the earth and sea and skies. And it makes me feel so happy, just to know I'm not alone. 'Cause when you're a part of everything, everywhere is your home. Everywhere is your home. Yeah. Okay, have a seat. Now, Tim, do you really think that we're capable of singing harmony with you? That's a big stretch.
We gotta stretch our boundaries and kick it up a few notches.
That's
Come on.
right. Yeah, come
So
on.
you guys know the melody, then I can play. That's the
Okay,
best
we'll
part.
do our best. Okay, so while I was gone, I heard from a number of people that Tim sang a beautiful song that I asked him to sing today so I could hear it live. And so I'm looking forward to it. So
All right?
thank you.
You bet. This one's for sure. We don't always know the reasons why, but things that sometimes make us laugh or cry. Day by day we take each step to who we are. Each day brings us closer to why we're here, never knowing what might come clear. The only thing that we can hold on to. Sorry. Life is worth living, love is worth giving, all you can, can't hold back. We walk in step with the heart of a creator. Life is worth living. Yes, it's worth giving all I can to see all the beauty I was meant to be. Often we will find it a mystery, the road we're on is foggy and cannot see. Some days don't work out the way we want them to. Look back and see how far we've come. It's part of a journey that's not quite done. But there's one thing we can surely hold on to. Life is worth living. Love is worth giving all you can. Can't hold back. We walk in step with the heart of the Creator. Life is worth living. Yes, it's worth giving all I can to see all the beauty I was meant to be. Oh, life is worth living. Love is worth giving all you can. Can't hold back. We walk in step with the heart of the Creator. Life is worth living. Yes, it's worth giving all I can to see all the beauty I was meant to be. To be. To be. To be.
Awesome. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you. Better than what people told me.
Despite today's performance.
I don't want to trip here. Okay, so today I'm actually going to do the meditation after my talk to sort of bring it all together. But I'd like to invite Mary up to lead us in our prayer ministry.
Hello.
Hello, you got the, here, Tim's on it.
All right, there for you, girl.
Hi. Just as a reminder, we've changed the prayer just slightly,
Except I did.
except, that's okay.
I did in the newsletter.
Okay, okay.
Give me another month, I'll get this.
We're changing the word delivering to awakening.
Awakening, okay.
Okay, so it's thank you for awakening, all right? And if you just take a couple of deep breaths, settle in a little bit, close your eyes. And just go into your heart where all your love lives. And hold whomever, yourself, someone else, the planet, any situation or relationship in need of prayer. And if you'd like to join me in saying, Holy Spirit, thank you for awakening us to our truth. Thank you for awakening us to our radiance. Thank you for awakening us to our power to heal. Thank you for awakening us to love. So it is. Amen.
Okay, so I actually have a, based on lots and lots of people in our group, including myself, going through a lot of interesting times, to say the least. I was thinking it'd be a good idea to talk today about surrender. And that's really the practice I choose to live by. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I do better than others, but really, I think that's what we're here to do, is just ride that wave of surrender. And it's really all we can do, you know. So I found this Oprah, it's 10 minutes, but it's so powerful. And who says it better than Oprah, right? Mm-hmm. And it's about her surrender experience, and then I'm going to follow up. So just sit back and enjoy Master Oprah
here. No daughter of mine is going to be laying on some casting couch. And my father, for years, I felt such shame about having brought shame to him by having a child out of wedlock that died shortly afterwards, but still the shame of it was there. So when my father said, no daughter of mine is going to be an actress, I just thought, okay, I won't be one. People doubt that your thoughts create reality for you. It doesn't. If you're just sitting around thinking, I want something, it doesn't. But there's no question, if the energy and the vibrational frequency is correct, is in sync with what is to come your way, that there is a space that you create that allows that to happen. And nothing more than the color purple explains that to me. That's what made a believer out of me. I read a review in the New York Times about the color purple on a Sunday morning. I got out of bed with my pajamas on, put the coat on over my pajamas, went to the bookstore to get the book after reading the review. I started reading it in the bookstore. Dear God, I'm 14 years old. Please tell me what's happening to me. That is my story. Oh my God, somebody else has this story? I go home, I finish the book that day. Before the bookstore closes, I'm back in the bookstore getting every book that they had, which I think was like 8 at the time. I buy all of those books, I hand them out to everybody I know at work. And I become obsessed, literally obsessed with the color purple. And I would walk across the Wacker Street Bridge just so I could run into people who had not read the color purple. I didn't have a book club, so any way I can get you to read it, it's fine. And I would pass out these books. If somebody said, no, I hadn't heard of it, well, I happen to have one right here. And I heard that they were going to be doing a movie about the color purple. They was Steven Spielberg and Quincy Jones. And as it turns out, I start telling everybody, I'm going to be in that movie. I'm going to figure out a way to be in that movie. I get a call from a casting agent saying, we're casting for a movie called Moonsong. They called it Moonsong at the time. You're casting for a movie called Moonsong? You're sure it's not the color purple? Because I've been praying for the color purple. Because no, it's Moonsong. So I go to this audition on a day in Chicago where it was 72 below zero. So cold they had ropes out to keep people from falling down. I had a cold, a sore throat, swollen, and it had wrapped my head. And it was so cold that when you walked outside, your eyelids froze. When I walked in there, I thought, oh my goodness, it is the color purple. Because I know every character. I've read the book. I read for the color purple, and not only am I reading, I'm reading like for a major role. They want me to read for Sophia. She's married to Harpo. And Harpo is my name, spelled backwards. So I think if that is not a sign from Jesus himself, I never saw a sign bigger than that. So I audition, I hear nothing. I ended up months later calling the casting agent saying, I haven't heard anything. He said, you don't call me. What are you calling me for? I call you. And we have real actresses who are auditioning for this part. Alfred Woodard just left my office, he said. She's a real actress. You have no experience. So I hung up the phone and I knew I'm not going to get the part. So I feel really terrible. I can't even believe this. I think this is a God trick. I think, well, God, what'd you do that for? Why did you take me to the audition and I'm auditioning and then it's a Harpo character and then I'm not going to get it? So I think it's because I'm fat. So I go to this fat farm, and as I am running around the track, by myself on a cold, rainy Wisconsin day. And I start praying to God out loud, and I say, I don't get it. I really don't get it, God, but I know you do. I don't know if this is some kind of joke or what you're doing with me, but I thought you wanted me to have this part. And I want to be in the space where I can thank you for the opportunity, but I can't now. I can't. It's too hard. Please help me let it go. Help me to let it go. And I start singing, I surrender all. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. Now, that song just spontaneously came to me, but when you first start to sing it, you really can't surrender. You're just saying, okay, I'm going to sing the song. I sang and I prayed and I sang and I prayed and I sang and I prayed and I cried until I could feel myself let it go and know you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And at first I thought, you're going to be all right, but you won't be able to ever see the movie. You can't see the movie, but you'll be all right. And then I kept praying. I want to pray till I feel like I can actually go see the movie. And I will be able to bless Alfred Woodard in the role. That I'll be able to say, it's a good thing you got it. I want to be able to do that. And in the moment I can say, I can now see Alfred Woodard. I can see that can happen. And I will be okay. My life will go on, and I will not be bitter, and I will not be angry, and I will not hold that, and I will not feel for the rest of my life, she got it and I didn't. I want to have that kind of peace. And in the moment that happened to me, somebody comes running out to the track and says, there's a phone call for you. And there was Steven Spielberg calling to tell me that I hear you had a fat form. And he said if you lose a pound, you could lose this part. And I ended up stopping at Dairy Queen. And the next day I was in his office at Amblin in Universal Studios and got the part. I would have to say one of the fundamental turning points in my life was The Color Purple. Nothing has had a greater impact on me, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, in determining my path. Because it literally changed my faith. In that I could see it. It was real. It was real. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my uncles. I had to fight my brothers. Girl, child ain't safe in the family ends. But I ain't never thought I had to fight in my own house. I love Hubble. God knows I do. But I can't do it before I let him be. This life be over soon. Heaven lasts always. Girl, you ought to bash Mr. head open and think about heaven later. God can dream a bigger dream for me, for you, than you could ever dream for yourself. When you've worked as hard and done as much and strived and tried and given and pled and bargained and hoped, surrender. When you have done all that you can do and there's nothing left for you to do, give it up. Give it up to that thing that is greater than yourself, and let it then become a part of the flow. And I have never wanted anything as badly, as hard, as much as The Color Purple. And the wanting of it and then the surrendering of it is what taught me how to live in a space of letting go. You can dream this much, but God has a bigger dream. That the color purple is then setting you up for the national Oprah Winfrey show. I didn't know that at the time. So when I ask, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do this? The bigger question is, what would you, God, the universe, have me do?
Pretty powerful, huh? And I can relate to that. How many of us can
Our
relate to
potential is way up here, and we are operating way down here.
We are not going to survive.
We're gonna watch another movie?
Oh, yeah, we're just gonna have movie day. So let me turn this off and pull up my talk. But you know, surrender, I think we can all